All right, welcome in, you guys. So this one's gonna do, I'm gonna just do like the Divine Feminine reading first. Updating this energy here. Let me go back. Welcome in, Chosen Divine. Okay. You just got out of the gym. You fell asleep in the sauna. Oh my goodness. Susan, welcome in. How you doing? All right, you guys, let's see. So this is Divine Feminine energy here for this community chat. That's interesting. That Four of Cups like wanted to come out so bad. I couldn't sit on my bed anymore because my legs started getting really numb up there. So I was like, let me just sit down on the floor. I just got done eating. I'm comfortable. I wanted to pull Astro with these readings, but these cards, they tend to go like everywhere. It's weird. Maybe it is better on the floor. I don't have them going everywhere. I smell like cigarettes or something. It's weird. Divine Hazel, welcome in. Yeah, that's what I smell. I smell like cigarettes. It smells so bad. I remember the days I used to crave cigarettes. I don't do that anymore. All right, we got the solstice energy here with the focus and transition amplification. So my Divine Feminine, there is a shift, is what it feels like. Especially like Cancer energy. Summer solstice could be of significance here. Yeah, the transits, there's a shift, there's a change, there's movement that's called for here. It's interesting. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. The Imam Koli, so Cancer energy. Four of Cups, Cancer energy. Summer solstice, Cancer energy. Transition. All right. What is this all about here? So fourth house, home, mother figure energy, inner child healing. It's your environment. It's because of your partnership, your relationship, or what you're attracted to. So I got Imam Koli here and Descendant coming out. You're on the cusp of something. All right. Again, it feels like a transition. All right. Movement, change. So it could be home. It's affecting your relationships. All right. What you're attracted to, your partnerships, all that. What do we need to know here? I just saw the Queen of Cups. That's crazy. I keep seeing it. All Cancer energy. Heavy Cancer. Heavy. Welcome in, Jen. Thank you for all the decks. I believe I'm waiting for one more, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Cindy's in. Welcome in, Cindy. All right, let's see. The High Priestess, the Two of Wands, Six of Swords. This is the transition right here. It's like the next phase of your higher self. There's this energy of you kind of like being on the defense in the past. Judgment says you're ascending now. Ace of Swords, you'll gain clarity in the near future about this energy. Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Hangman. Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Something still feels like unstable. I don't know why I feel that. Maybe you do feel accomplished with something here, but there's a need to build on like a firm foundation with the home environment. I'm seeing Cancer and Capricorn in opposition with the fours. All right, so that's home and career. Two of Cups, soulmate energy, Knight of Swords. All right. This could be like fast incoming changes, communication, the Hangman, something that more so you needed to be able to gain perspective about. The Magician and the Nine of Swords. Heavy Gemini there. Why? You could have been stressed out about this. What's going on with this transition? Where is this supposed to be leading you here? Where is it leading you? Six of Wands, Two of Victory. You have to have a lot of strength. Knight of Wands. Don't give up. Keep going. What's the Six of Wands? What is that in connection to? The Sun. Well, hot shit. The fuck? What is this? Damn. It feels good. The World card is like, I'm out, going. Bye. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. That's crazy. Okay. Whatever that is. The Hermit, the Empress. There's a heavy earth energy here. Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy earth energy. Nine of Wands. Star. Eight of Swords. I feel like you're on the other side of something. Like you're a star. Like you're a self-made star. Something like that. All right, like you've already ascended. Higher self is here. You're transitioning. If it's in connection to your inner healing or any inner child healing, you've been kind of like standing your ground on your ascension. You see the truth and clarity of a situation. You're building on a firm foundation. You want soulmate connection that's trying to come in, but what's being delayed is because whatever needs to move out of the way for this victory to come in so you could be happy. Hermit and the Empress with the Two of Pentacles, adapting to the changes. All right, this could be in connection to what you do for work. If you're, you know, Empress energy, your creativity. There's something here about the 9th and the 3rd houses. I'm seeing that in majors. Like Sagittarius and Gemini energy as well. We did have the opposing energy with the Moon and Sag today to Jupiter. I told you guys that. But what I'm seeing so far in majors is showing me, well, not in major, but the minors. The transition here in between like home and career. Being that 4th house is here heavy. So the Emperor is here. There's a major shift in between the Empress and the Emperor, the father figure, mother figure. All right, Five of Pentacles, the lack of resources. There's hardship, there's unemployment, there is poverty. Ten of Swords, King of Cups. All right, Ten of Swords is kind of giving me like, there was a big betrayal here in connection to this King of Cups. And where now it's kind of like Four of Swords. There's a separation period. You guys may not be talking, but Ace of Pentacles is like something's coming. Some sort of brand new beginning. 6 of Pentacles, and where there now is an equal give and take. 3 of Swords after the separation takes place. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, things turn in your favor. 7 of Cups, no more illusions. You get some sort of justice there. Heavy Libra energy. 2 of Swords, Moon in Libra, justice. All right, Temperance, just be patient. Ace of Cups, new love is coming in as well. You might be real stressed out about this. All right, situation possibly with home. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, take it easy. Don't rush anything. The King of Pentacles is here. This is going to be someone that you come together with. 3 of Cups. This could be like third party situation. All right, Knight of Wands. It's leading directly back to the Hierophant. Whoever you're going to be healing with moving forward, it can be a Taurus or a Cancer. Okay. The Chariot, the Lovers. You're going to be successful here in this relationship. This, whatever this is. That's why I feel like it has a lot to do with your happiness up here. Is that it? Does it have to do with the happiness up top? Yes. All right. It's going to help you overcome the past. 6 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles, the Fool card, is going to allow you to have a brand new beginning. The King of Wands and the Page of Cups. The World card. You're walking away from a fire sign here. 9 of Cups. That was your wish fulfillment. 5 of Wands. That person's nothing but drama. They might have separated from you, put you in a third party, tried to remain in control of you and your new beginnings. Something is going to accelerate a lot faster in this new love connection. After something's over, then something else picks up. All right, Death to the Chariot. Weird. My Divine Feminines. What is going on? We got a lot of signs out here. All right, so one second. I got Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, heavy Taurus here. Sagittarius is here. The Wheel of Fortune. So I'm getting like heavy Jupiter energy today. Sagittarius. Who's that? Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Virgo. Pluto's energy is there. Saturn's here. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Aries. Almost everybody's here. Pisces. Everybody's here. Welcome in, you guys. Alright. So I don't think it's more so about the sign. I think it's just the energy. If this resonates with you, you're here. Alright. So if you're dealing with anything in connection to the home, the partnerships around your personal relationships, the focus which is transitioning here, the change that needs to happen. Alright. It's all in connection to self or your partnerships, okay, and how it's affecting your Imam Koli. All right, that's like your roots, your origins, your inner child healing, your home environment, your mother figure. All right. Okay. Whoa. So besides that, for my Divine Feminines, what are we looking at? There's something karmic that you're dealing with from the past with the South-Noded Virgo. I told you there was a heavy earth energy there. Heavy earth energy. Okay. Welcome in. Who's that? Lisa, welcome in. Lutharp, welcome in. Catherine, hello. I see Scorpio. I see 8th house. Wow. So there's like a death and a rebirth here. 1st house within self. Interesting. I'm just going to leave the message. 1 second. One more. That's heavy Scorpio energy there. So right now we have Juno and Vesta in Scorpio, which are 2 asteroids. One is of sacrifice and devotion towards what sparks you up from within. And then we also have, what is it? Juno, which is all about marriage, partnerships, and bonding. I see it's coming out with water energy. So Scorpio is a water sign in the 8th house. All right, from Aries to Scorpio's energy is a quincunx. All right, so there might be some sort of discord in connection to self and how you're going through a transformation at this time where it should be more refreshing. You might be feeling like something is mysterious in your energy. At the bottom of the deck is Sirius, so there could be a heavy focus on self-care right now. wellness and agriculture, possibly what you're feeding your body. Sirius is in the sign of, is it still in Pisces? It was. One second. Is Sirius still in Pisces? Sirius. Uh-oh, excuse-moi. Yeah, Sirius is still in Pisces. It's going to be there until May 17th. Alright, and then it ends up retrograding from August 12th through November 22nd in the sign of Aries. So it'll be in Aries for a while. Alright, from May 17th when it moves into Aries. As of right now, it's in Pisces. So Pisces is another water sign. So whatever's happening in Scorpio's energy, which is Vesta and Juno, it's trining to another water sign with Sirius being there. All right, so right now, the deep, intense transformation you're going through, the metamorphosis, the death, and the rebirth in connection to self, okay? It has a lot to do with what's mysterious in your energy right now. So focusing on your wellness is going to be of significance. Maybe that's why it's heavy earth energy coming out. Remain grounded, take care of your body, eat well, diet, exercise, that type of thing. Okay, welcome in, you guys. You say you're craving green apples. That's crazy. Let's see. Scorpio, 8th house. Five of Cups, Scorpio's energy. That's crazy. So you're releasing something here, and it's not easy. Five of Cups is like a grieving energy. All right. The King of Wands. Who's this King of Wands? The Four of Wands. All right, so it's going to be the person you either lived with, were married to, were committed to. That type of energy. It could be a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be. It just shows that this is some person that you have passion for. You're attracted to this person. That type of thing. Whoa. Okay. That was rude, but I'm taking them. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, the Chariot. Interesting. I feel like you have so many different personalities to you. It's time to move forward. Maybe that's what the whole transition's about. All right, Three of Pentacles. It's time to go collaborate and do something here. Nine of Cups, something that's like a wish fulfillment for you. The King of Cups and the Hermit. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you have built a long-term stability connection with a water sign, or this is just what this is saying, because I'm seeing like trining to water energy. All right, something about it. Let's see. Whatever you're seeking and or you're looking into, it's going to lead to stability. All right, you might just be searching something here. Okay, you have to get the facts on something and make sure that it's the truth before you present something out. The Queen of Pentacles can be artistic as well. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Tower. If you chose to go in a different direction, you're going to be shocked, or if somebody did. Three of Pentacles, somebody either wants to collaborate or you want to collaborate with them. Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment for the King of Cups. The Hermit, there's like a lot of separation period right now and solitude, isolation. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups is the Tower. All right, it kind of like shows how important someone may be in your energy or something like that, or the ability for you to remain happy and grounded in connection to wellness. All right, if you're going through this transformation alone, there's a lot of characteristics out here towards your success. So show me self and water energy here. So that is, you're confident, you don't give a fuck. The Devil. All right, there seems to be an attachment on your energy as you move forward, to be honest. What is that Devil there for? Why is the Devil there? Ten of Cups. So again, maybe you're the wish fulfillment here. The Nine of Wands, the World card. Maybe you called the shots and you wanted to end it with something. All right. You're tired of fighting for something here. You're waiting for something to end so that you can really focus here on your home environment, Four of Cups, or just inner child healing overall with Moon and Cancer. Two of Swords. You feel like you're at a crossroads. You feel like you can't really let go of a situation that you want to let go of. The Queen of Cups with the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. For whatever reason, you're attracting exactly what it is that you want. You have to just keep working on it. The Emperor is protector, provider. Brings in a sense of security and protection. I mean, I don't understand why you have to continue to work for something here. It's the Hierophant. So someone that wants to be committed to you or you to them. You might be working for a specific organization and how to spread love. Alright, if you have an option in between an Aries and a Taurus, it looks like you're more significantly connected to the Taurus. And it's because you love this person or you have emotions for this person. You kind of felt indecisive before, but for whatever reason, if you are at a crossroads, you know exactly which way you're heading with the Four of Swords because you're resting on the other half. Alright. Three of Wands, you already made progress in what direction you're going in here. This is weird. Show me the King of Wands over here with the Five of Cups. Somebody wants to apologize here for burdening you and wants to make things better. That's the lead anyway, it doesn't matter. That's why I feel like if you are a feminine, obviously, in this reading, not the cross watcher, the feminine itself, you have characteristics. You're being watched by somebody and they're watching your success with the Chariot. And your transformation that's going on here, how you've transformed your body, how it all seems like a mystery, but how it's all playing out to where you're going next. Show me self-care once again. The Tower. It's almost like you're doing your own type of therapy. You're accelerating at a rapid rate here. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Fool card. Every time you start a new beginning, it just like blasts off. The King of Swords is because you're highly concentrated with the ending and you know exactly what it is that you want. Nine of Pentacles, you're going after, you know, independently doing something. You don't need anybody else's energy dragging on you is what it feels like. Six of Pentacles, you're going to be receiving a gift here. Eight of Swords. It has to do with something with like your expansion, your growth. High Priestess got it. Yeah, kind of makes sense. It has to do with like your spiritual gifts as well. Alright, let's jump off of this energy here. Whoa. Spirit just told me, okay, I'll do it. Give me 1 second. I gotta split something up, you guys. Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, got it. Saturn, Pisces, Jupiter, Capricorn, and Cancer. Okay, hold on a second. 1 second. I'm running out of space, you guys. Who is this? Venus, Mars, Saturn, Venus, and Mars. Oh shit. There's heavy Mars energy here. Heavy. Like a lot. Emperor, Tower, Death. And you can say Devil. Damn. This is something from the past that's going to come up. It could be like past life stuff that you have to deal with. And what you're transforming and how you're going to like evolve within you know, yourself. It seems like a mystery here. Whatever's shining in water energy also is helping you with how you're focusing in on self-care now that Sirius is in Pisces. All right. So Sirius is agriculture, it's parenting, it's self-care, and it's wellness. So it could be helping you in those specific areas in your life. All right, but heavy earth energies overall, lots of Taurus, heavy Mars in this reading. Okay, heavy Mars. One, two, three, and four. Okay, so all the queens were out here as well. Heavy Empress energy. All right, this is crazy, you guys. Oh boy. Jesus loves you as well. Thank you. All right, let's wrap that one up. Let's see what else wants to come out. Okay. Don't mind the bottom of my feet, you guys. They're hard as fuck. Okay, let's see. Oh, jeez. Okay. So equinox is here. Earlier we had the solstice come out. We got Sagittarian energy, and where the moon is right now, Taurus' energy. We're stepping in with the sun on Sunday. No, Saturday. 9th house is here as well as the sun. Sun in Taurus, moon in Sagittarius, 9th house and equinox energy. Okay. So life purpose is about to get real grounded. Stability could be of significance. There's adventure towards spirituality and higher knowledge and connection to philosophy. Your shifts and your commitments are about to be tested here. This is going to be moving into the second decan of the equinox season. So we're over Aries season. We're moving into Taurus. What does this message mean? I'm seeing Jupiter at the bottom of the deck. Jupiter, Sagittarius, 9th house. Heavy opportunities for growth, optimism, spirituality, knowledge, and adventure. Feeling free. Okay. But this is kind of like the moon energy as we speak. The moon will not be in Sagittarius as we enter the sun in Taurus. The moon will be in Capricorn, meaning the sun will trine the energy of the moon. Okay. This is like yin and yang this weekend, working perfectly. Is that right? I always question myself. I should be better at this. 1 second. Come on, give me a break, would you? Ouch. Yes, the sun will trine the moon. That's going to happen actually tomorrow, Good Friday. So this is energy for tomorrow. The moon is currently in Sag. It will ingress by 10:13 a.m. into Capricorn. Shiznix. Let's see what's going on here. 9 of Pentacles, the Hangman. I don't know why I'm hearing Venus and Pisces, but okay. Something's over. Something has been held back in order to shift the perspective of someone's independence. 9 of Pentacles, the World card. That chapter is about to end out, something like that. Yeah. Page of Cups is here, the Judgment, and the 5 of Pentacles. So this would be like the first decan of Taurus season. It's a struggle. 5 of Pentacles. It's a little hard with resources, with finding work, with, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Star card energy. I'm seeing Hangman, Pisces, Aquarius, the World card, Judgment. I see Pluto, Saturn. All right, 2 of Cups. All right, so it could be a heavy time of finding soulmate connection, but the lack of resources is of significance. So soulmate connection could be, again, we were speaking about foreign people earlier with the ninth house energy. We were speaking about those that were very adventurous and in connection to foreign people, okay? Your heightened knowledge could be in that area. Eight of Pentacles, maybe this is something you do for work. Okay, what's going on now? Seven of Swords. Something requires your independence. Strategically to get out of a situation. What is that? Five of Wands. You're dealing with something like conflict, competition, drama. What is it? Damn. 5, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Something here that's holding you back. The King of Wands. Heavy fire energy. 7 of Pentacles. Something would accelerate a lot faster if you weren't doing something independently. It's making you deal with more challenges. And you have your boundary up because you don't want to experience no. It's something you do from home. 4 of Cups. How is this holding you back? The Emperor. 3 of Swords. 2 of Wands. It changed the perspective of the situation with you and your masculine. Okay? There was a breakup there. 8 of Cups. You had to emotionally withdraw. Okay? Show me over here. Be patient. Work is on the way. You're going to be stressed out for a little bit. There's something you got to deal with first. Wheel of Fortune. There's something you got to deal with first. Somebody wants to apologize and reconcile after leaving someone in poverty. 5 of Pentacles. Or it's because they're dealing with poverty. King of Swords. That's what you get is what I just heard. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords. That's what you get. 6 of Swords. You're the one that chose to move forward or accept the transition and however it was happening earlier. Alright, so let's move this. This is the cusp of your transition. It was the choice that you made, obviously. Alright, so some solstice energy in connection to your home, your inner child, healing what you may have been attracted to or in a relationship with. Could have been of significance to the truth of your situation in why you had to emotionally withdraw in order to get some sort of wish fulfillment here. Show me Sun and Taurus. What do we need to see for Sun and Taurus? 10 of Pentacles. Opportunities. Long-term stability. Abundance. At least that's the goal. The Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you need to set yourself out on a new path here where something is going to be reciprocated your way. Are you dealing with lack right now in connection to the Sagittarius 9th house? Yes, because you're in like hermit mode. But you're happy here. So it's like pick your poison. Knight of Wands. Pick your poison. 2 of Cups. It's like you want your soulmate connection or you want to go and continue to spy on getting wisdom. Alright, it's like spiritual wisdom. So you got to shift here. It could be like in your practical life. Because right now calls for a time of hardship. You might need to focus in on resources. First decan of Taurus season. And that's going to be from the 19th through the, hold on a second, 170s. It looks like from the 1st to the 10th and then the 10th through the, yeah. So when we hit like the 1st of May, we'll be in like the 2nd decan of Taurus season, which then kind of brings in the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, like you'll have some sort of equal give and take here. 5 of Pentacles is basically saying right now we're starting off in hardship. 6 of Pentacles, 2nd decan, it'll pick up. Where's my 7? Right, no, it's not even out here. All right, I don't feel like you're invested in something just yet. 10 of Cups, you're gonna be happy. You just don't see it just yet, okay? Something needs to make progress first, and that could be what you don't see in connection to either your choices or in your love life. Something was delayed, and there goes the 7 of Pentacles. And why the investment was gone, it's because the love for the King of Cups. All right, there was a step back there. All right, Empress energy. That's interesting. I just saw Sun in Taurus at a square with Mars and Leo. I don't know when that takes place. 1 second. on the day the new moon in Taurus. We'll see it square over to Mars and Leo. That's what I just felt with that Empress and the Strength card. Wow. That was a specific transit. I want to pull more on that real quick. Let me get a different deck. What is that about? Because that's new moon energy overall. And Mars steps into Leo tomorrow. So we got about another week and a couple days before that transit takes place. What do we need to know about that transit? I'm seeing Empress and Strength. Remain strong right now. Right? Especially with your creative ideas. If you're obviously divine feminine and you're in this reading, stay strong. Don't fucking fold, bitches. Okay? Show me the Empress and the Strength. Knight of Pentacles is the delay. Eight of Cups and Justice. You might have to walk away from a situation, leave home due to a legal issue with Justice here. Five of Pentacles. It's because there's a lack of resources, I told you. This was something completely unexpected. The Tower and the Strength card. Again, I'm feeling Mars and Leo. What does that have to do with anything? Jupiter and Gemini, Mars and Leo. That's definitely like a sextile. When does Mars sextile to Jupiter? Or does that even happen? I think it does. Mars with a sextile to Jupiter. Ain't that some shit? I don't feel like that's going to be till like June, to be honest. Just 1 second, because I'm nosy like that. I'll give y'all dates. Mars and a sextile to Jupiter. I feel like it's June. It may not sextile. That's interesting. It's because Jupiter is stepping into Cancer by the 9th of June. Mars may not be at that further degree by that time. That's interesting, but that's what I felt. I just seen the Sun card. There's something about that transit, that energy, something about that. That's interesting. I know what I'll be picking up on. It's for a reason. All right. What do we need to see here? The truth is, the message that you're waiting for in connection to separation, it's like the more you think that you move on from a situation, the more you're going to be like going back and forth about it. With the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, you're not going to be sure that you made the right choice with something. With this King of Cups energy and ending it with that person, are you going to feel regret? Yeah, you're going to feel like you fucked up. It's coming through with the Four of Cups. You're going to feel discontent. You're going to feel left out. You're going to feel rejected. You're going to feel neglected. You're going to feel like you made the wrong choice. There's going to be a lot of gossip around something. All right, it kind of feels like someone plays you out. You win at, you know, they're trying to win at all costs, but I'm hearing it again. You chose to move forward. Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the King of Swords. So it's karma. Then that's what it is. It's karma. All right. And it's starting right now with Sun in Taurus with the Five of Pentacles, First Deacon. All right. So by the time we hit the equinox, by the time we hit like solstice energy, there's going to be a major shift in like self and family. Self, family, partnerships. Everything will be different. All right, like the wheel is turning. Nothing's going to stay the same. So remain optimistic right now. Feel free right now all you want to. Tap into spirituality all you want to. That's the energy. That's what I'm feeling. All right, next. All right. Lisa, welcome in, sweetie. So if you're in separation from your person, my divine feminines, and they choose to move forward and they're like accelerating, you're going to be left behind because there's things that you have to finish up. Things are delayed for you is the way it's coming out. Don't be afraid of that though, because this is your path. Like you got to finish something before you get to move forward as well. All right, so everybody has their win, but this one is showing me it's not yours. All right, Palace is here, third quarter moon. There's something that you have to wrap up first. You got to readjust. You got to break down something with this third quarter moon that needs to be released, and it's in connection to Palace. Palace right now, I believe, is also in the sign of Pisces. Let me see. Do you guys hear the crow? Oh no, Palace is in Aquarius right now, and it's going to be there until June 25th, and where it goes retrograde. This third quarter moon happening this month is in the sign of Aquarius. So there's something here that's being readjusted with the wisdom and or your skills or how you self-defense. Palace is in connection to your intellect. It's like you got a lot of information there coming in. New moon energy and self node. This is past life shit. It's a natural gift that you have from the past life that may be coming back with the square over to the new moon in Taurus. So Palace in the sign of Aquarius and a square over to the new moon in Taurus. Where's Palace on the 27th of that new moon for April? Palace would be around the 20th degree to the 21st degree. So we won't see that specific square with where information is coming in. We won't see that until, 1 second, 27, 28. I'm thinking it could be around like the 29th, depending. Hold on a second. No, that's going to be on the 28th that happens. We have a sextile that day to Saturn and the North Node in Pisces. And the conjunction to Uranus. Okay, what am I picking up on here? What does that third quarter moon in Aquarius have to do with anything with Palace having a square over to the new moon in Taurus? What is that about? It's the natural gift is what I'm feeling. The planetary return. It's definitely, okay, hold on. Spirit is confusing the fuck out of me. Hold on. Third quarter moon in Aquarius with Palace in Aquarius. South node in Virgo, new moon in Taurus with a planetary return. The only planetary return that's going to work harmonious in that day is where the new moon in Taurus sextiles over to where Saturn is in Pisces. And I say Saturn because Aquarius is here. That's Saturn is Aquarius' ruling planet. Some sort of progress here in order for you to show your potential with a natural gift is coming through heavy in Aquarius' energy. What needs to be readjusted here is the wisdom and or the skill that you have in connection to how you collaborate with people or part of a membership of a specific group or organization and or how you're networking. My feminines, your intellect is of significance right now. Sixth house because of what you do for work. South node is in Virgo. See what I'm saying? Your work, your service, health is of significance. That's why self-care keeps coming out. The focus on the transition that's taking place, the transformation that's happening, how it's affecting your home, how it's affecting your relationships. It all comes into focus and where you have to show your potential from right now, equinox energy, into solstice energy. Because this will be up until Cancer season. Equinox, where the fuck is the solstice? Here it is. So right now, your commitments are being tested during the shifts that are taking place so that when it's time to focus and the transition actually happens, it's amplified. Yeah. I'll get more on it. I hope we are like tapping into this energy the right way. Spirit says the 21st degree of Aquarius, Sabian symbol. What about it? So from the 21st to the 25th degree, it speaks about poise, a woman disappointed and disillusioned. Did I not just say the divine feminines? All right, the masculines are about to take off. It says being on top of things demonstrates poise, wherein we are able to face emotional upset and pain with grit and forbearance. It's kind of like suck your fucking tears up. You did it to yourself. See what I'm saying? So facing emotional pain with stoicism. Things go wrong, we get upset, but we must carry on. Sometimes we face the future with the expectation that nothing much of value is coming our way. This occurs when we have had our hopes dashed and cannot reaffirm optimism. It is a great emotional challenge to resist despair and courageously and stubbornly choose to be hopeful. In fact, perhaps the greatest gift of faith is the refusal to allow pessimism to take hold. Faith is not a gift or an opinion, but a decision. So it, based on your decisions, is the reason why. It indicates exceptional maturity. So you need to know where you kind of have to put the big girl panties on, right? All right, so something will be cleared out. It's clearance here. Nothing superficial endures, and only profound eternal realities bring lasting happiness. Does this resonate with anybody? I'm hoping that it does, because I feel like this has a lot to do with like karmic challenges from the past, whether this is in connection to what you do for work, what the new moon energy is bringing in, and how it's going to square over to what's happening in the sign of Aquarius with the last quarter moon Palace being there, as well as the energy overall with the need to collaborate. Let's pull on Aquarius's energy here with this third quarter moon in Aqua happening on this upcoming Sunday. All right. And then as we're going to see it square over to the new moon in Taurus the week after. The Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. That's going to bring in a great opportunity for you. You're stressing too much. It's a lot of money here. Don't back down right now. Continue pushing forward. You already know what the past life issue is. It's because you have some sort of intuitive gift. That's what's shocking to you. The endurance is of significance right now. I'm seeing Scorpio, Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Remain devoted to what you're doing so far. That's Vesta's energy. We just spoke about that with all the water signs. So Vesta, Juno, trining over to the energy of Sirius and Pisces. It all is working in trine to water energy, I'm trying to tell you. It's like, allow this to go by. It's going to have to work hand in hand. We're speaking about Scorpio's energy. We're speaking about Aquarius. We're speaking about Taurus. These are all fixed signs. They're going to square each other. It's tense. The month of of May is going to be like, ah, you know what I'm saying? There's the energy. I told you guys it was coming. I told y'all. It's going to feel like fucking Tower moment. It's calling for collaborations. Even after betrayals, it doesn't matter. 11th house energy. It's collaborations. That's the only light at the end of the tunnel, unfortunately. Show me South Node in 6th house. So if you haven't noticed, Virgo to Aquarius' energy, a quincunx is discord. That's what it is. Alright, so while the moon is in Aquarius, at a quincunx over to the South Node in Virgo. Where's the North Node in Pisces right now? Let me see. North Node in Pisces is at 26 degrees and 59 minutes. So we'll be looking at the 27th degree of Virgo because it's opposing Pisces energy. 27th degree. Even though it's retrograding back to the 26th degree, we always got to round up. Let me see something here. 26th degree, no, 27th degree. Some sort of ritualized mundane life. So living a mundane life, something traditional, because you don't fucking got it right now. You're working on how to be of service to other people, focusing on your health and how to put in hard work. It's something you do, you have a natural gift with. It's a karmic challenge you got to deal with. It says tradition is revered and the confused mind is centered by practicing normal everyday functions in a realistic matter. Okay? Manner, not matter, manner. So doing something mundane, okay, and being okay with that. Because 6th house energy is like your day-to-day routines. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's the way that you interfere with society, the matter of the way you dress, the way that you conversate, the way that you take in food, the way that you celebrate, the way that you hold place in the qualities that are otherwise lost, such as your dignity, your elegance, the respect that you have for tradition and or hierarchy in a specific group. Everything is exposed, whether it's rebellious and or if there's a sense of the need to protect the status quo by supporting the pursuit of excellence. Did I not say somebody was going to therapy? That's what that feels like. You need to sit down with women that are more mature. It's showing me the grand dams at tea. It's like sitting with other women and sipping tea. This is how you act like a lady type of shit. Okay? Just saying. New moon in Taurus, it's like, what is your value here? You know what I'm saying? Oh. That's funny as hell. Yeah. I feel like this, whatever this energy is that's coming up from the past, is going to help you overcome how you've been overly devoted to something that has possibly made you angry because it's not getting you anywhere. You're starting back from scratch. 2 of Wands. Okay. So once again, the 2 of Wands energy is the very first decan of Aries season. We were speaking about the equinox. What was your commitment? What was the shift that was happening? Where did you integrate your energy? That type of energy there. All right. So the new moon is meant to bring you in some sort of wish fulfillment here. I'm seeing Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, the Page, and I'm sorry, the Knight and the King of Cups. Again, heavy water energy here. Heavy Scorpio. There's a delay in resources and or love up until it feels like you deal with the destruction and the rebuild of one's emotional state or whatever your spiritual journey is here. But the King of Cups for me is technically like Piscean energy. It's coming out with the 9 of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces. All right. So there is a need for like some sort of compassion, sensitivity. 2 of Cups, that's what I'm saying. If you feel rejected in love or in connection to a soulmate connection, you're not going to be able to work through this process as easily. You need to remain grounded. King of Pentacles and the Empress. Maybe that's what you need to surround yourself by. Definitely. Especially if you're an empath. You're being called upon right now to remain grounded and to speak your word. All right. I'm like waiting to see the Hierophant. It's because of what you do for work. So you're going to have the opportunity to shine, show your creativity. Things will actually turn in your favor, but you have to continue focusing on the wisdom. What's not serving you is what's being released. And if you need forgiveness, it's going to be towards your collaboration. All right. And whoever you're in a group of, you know, membership with, whoever you're networking with. Show me planetary return, because that kind of confused me a little bit. It was giving me a Saturnian energy. Is that right? Is that what I was feeling? What's this? The moon and the Page of Cups. When is the next moon in the water sign? We are currently in Sag, so we're looking at Pisces. That's not happening until next week after the 3rd quarter moon in Aquarius. Okay, so that's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't see, I mean, Saturn's obviously in Pisces, which is what I was picking up on. There's something about a King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Star card energy. Someone that feels that in the past they should have invested in you. Interesting. Who's that? Because it could be like a boss, a leader, someone that has a position of authority, or just someone that's like a public speaker, has a significant position to put someone on, is what it feels like so that someone can make progress. This person's stressed out. They cause some sort of illusion here by spying in on something. Could be in part of like a legal issue at this point as well. In order for them to make progress with you, if you're meant to be in connection with this person, it's like your intuition is on point. Stay grounded. Don't freak out. You know what I mean? You might have missed this opportunity already. Ace of Swords. Clarity will come. There's something there for you as well. It's trying to be like manifested again for a new beginning. Yeah. Whoa. I told you there's a Hierophant. I knew it. I'm like, where's the fucking Hierophant? That's funny because I got other cards that don't belong here. Ten of Cups is Mars and Pisces. It's like you're stuck in a situation that you know you can easily get out of if you were to just remain grounded. You're exactly where you need to be. You're being taught by the wise elders. You're being watched over by someone. You could be working for someone great. You know what I mean? Wow. Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus heavy, Jupiter energy here. Who else? The new beginning will come through as communication. Mercury's now in Aries. We spoke about that earlier, where Aquarius' energy, now that it's coming out heavy, is in the house of its ruling domicile energy. Mercury being in the sign of Aries in the 3rd house for Aquarius specifically. And where wisdom is of significance, communication, all right, how to self-defense in collaborations and what needs to be readjusted. It feels like contracts and things like that in connection to the past, where if there is discord, it has to do with the workplace. All right. Hey, Alina, welcome in. Yes, ma'am. Am I talking too good? Listen, I love my astrology, but a lot of people don't keep up with me. So if I'm going too fast, please tell me. All right. Y'all know how I do. Just saying. I try to break it down so I don't do them all at once. But if I was to pull like the whole spread of everything and tell you where the transits are, it's a lot. Oh, my feminines, my feminines. What did I say earlier? Did I not say Vesta was at a square? Fixed energy. Vesta's in Scorpio, fixed sign energy with a square over to Aquarius. Aquarius will then square Taurus. You see what I'm saying? Can't make this shit up. Look. I can't make it up. All right? So Vesta, the inner spark, the sacrifice, and the devotion that you have towards something that's calling for you to take action, where it's gaining momentum or it requires for you to be dedicated. Fixed energies, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. We're looking at squares and where there's a lot of tension, disharmony, and or competition. Tell me about this. There's a conjunction of Uranus and Taurus as well. Something that's in retrograde. What's in retrograde right now? Vesta's in retrograde. Juno's in retrograde. I don't think Pallas is in retrograde. Lilith is in retrograde in the sign of Scorpio as well. My bad, I forgot about that one. Lilith is has to do with where you are seeking like revenge. All right, 1 second, I'll show you now what it is. Vesta, Lilith in retrograde in Scorpio. Juno is now in Scorpio as well, retrograding. So 1, 2, 3 specific. This is hard to explain. 1, 2, 3 different asteroids in the sign of Scorpio are going to be at a square over to Aquarius's energy, where we have Pallas, which is another asteroid, which is direct, having to do with wisdom and knowledge. And then it will then it's going to square over to Eros, which is all about sex, desire, and creativity, as well as to Pluto. There's a lot going on here. It's fixed energies. Fixed energies are supposed to stabilize situations, but it feels tense. Which deck? This one. There's something about bringing something into unity here with the conjunctions. So the only thing I would say is conjuncting is going to be the moon in Aquarius with Pluto's energy coming up in fixed signs. All right. We're also going to see the conjunction of the moon in Taurus by the 27th with Uranus in Taurus for fixed signs. So this is transformation and major changes coming up. All right. Show me Vesta. My shoulder hurts. Elena, right? I wonder what that means. You wonder what means. You got to be specific, hun. 144 on the clock. I have 244. Vesta is my grandma's name, and there's a star named Vesta as well. I just told you what Vesta was. It's the asteroid of spirituality. It's the inner spark, sacrifice, and devotion that you have to the sign of Scorpio, your transformation, and where it sits right now. Eight of Wands. That shit's going to accelerate in retrograde right now. It's going to feel intense. Ace of Pentacles. That's your new opportunity here. So Scorpio placement, specifically for fixed signs. Aquarius, Scorpio in your 10th house. You have a leadership position here. You are meant to push forward and persevere. Determined goals. This could be part of your career. This could be where you're, you know, how do you call it? Your reputation's on the line. Your public image is on the line. Something like that. All right. Obviously, Taurus, this opposition is happening in your house of relationships, okay? And how you're supposed to be sacrificing and devoting yourself to a partnership, and being that Juno's there, it happens to be in connection with marriage as well. All right. So who are you committed to? That's the question. That's going to accelerate. Who am I missing? We did Aquarius. We did Scorpios. Obviously, this is happening in your first house, so it has a lot to do with self and how you're transforming self. All right. And then Scorpio in the 4th, that's Leo's energy. So this transformation will be happening more within your house of home, your origins, the mother figure, right? Like, I'm kind of feeling like Leo, because you have Pluto in the opposition of your relationships, things might be transforming, but I feel like a mother figure could be of significance for you. All right, and where you feel like you have a spiritual connection with someone, and I feel like this person could actually be even crossed over because of Pluto's energy. Pluto's death. You know what I mean? You're welcome, Elena. I appreciate you, sweetie. Catherine, you said it was 444 there. I love that energy. Thank you, guys. Show me fixed energy and where you're meant to be dedicated to this. Thank you. Strength. I told you I'm picking up like heavy, like Leo energy now. 10 of Cups. Those that survive this specific transit this month, up until we see the last quarter moon happening in the sign of Pisces. All right, for mutable energies. Once we move into like Gemini season, there's going to be a major shift here. All right, so I think I spoke to you guys about the fixed signs before. I'll read them out again. All right, so Taurus is meant to stabilize through material gains. So this would be your resources, your possessions, anything that has to do with values. Leo stabilizes through sense of self. Scorpio stabilizes through emotional depth, which is where we're speaking about right now. Heavy Vesta, heavy Lilith, okay? And Juno being all together, all of those asteroids in retrograde, those areas are being reviewed. All right, and then we're looking at Aquarius and how you're meant to stabilize through logic. So be logical. All right, last quarter moon this weekend coming up. What do you really need to release? Palace, what kind of wisdom are you gaining here? Pluto, where's the transformation taking place? That type of thing. Like, which direction are you going in? Because it's going to square over to these specific signs, specifically to Scorpio and what's happening spiritually over there, which is accelerating at a very rapid pace here. 8 of Wands. Show me square. The competition, the tension, the disharmony. Show me square. King of Wands. It has something to do with your leadership position. It's going to make you feel like If you're the boss of something, have your shit in order. Okay? If you are a public speaker, have your shit in order. You know what I'm saying? Be very cautious about what you put out there as well. Make sure that you are expressing the energy of love. All right? Try not to do things that are deceptive. All right? Try to be very strategic moving forward, because there's going to be a lot of challenges you need to overcome with the Five of Wands. All right? And it's probably going to be affecting your emotional state with the Moon in Cancer here. So this could be the tension that it comes with. You hold a position of authority. You got to be very, you know, disciplined in the way that you present your facts. You have to be in the energy of loving it. Even if you want to act like a bitch, you can't. You know what I'm saying? This is it. This is it right here. All right. This is to come in and stabilize the energies, you guys. Show me a little bit on the conjunctions. All right. Show me on the conjunctions what's taking place. Catherine, are you crying or are you laughing? I'm confused. Cracking me up. The moon is here. So the conjunction of the moon in Taurus to the Uranus in Taurus, or this upcoming weekend, the last quarter moon in Aquarius, with a conjunction to Pluto. Okay, so that's happening where Pluto is at the 4th degree, and it speaks about the spiritual focus in Aquarius's energy. It's at 3 degrees and 45 minutes. The 4th degree speaks about a Hindu healer. Spiritual focus, pleasure, rewards, and disciplines of civilization rob us of our most precious ability to tune into the spiritual realm. The Hangman, that would be more so seen as the spiritual realm. All right, because it's like energy that is hidden, it's secret, it's things that exist without physical form. It's heavy Piscean energy. And overall, that conjunction, all right, for whatever reason, is leading others to believe that there's nothing there. The Five of Pentacles is the energy of lack. For those that know exactly where they stand, they know how to use their intellect, they know how to use their emotional state, and they know how to use their creativity. I see the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands in order to overcome this Hangman energy. Show me what that looks like. Because you might be uniting with someone here. All right, that's going to help transform a situation. It could be an Aquarius. I'm just saying. Ace of Wands, yes. You're going to be coming together with somebody. Aquarian energy, someone very original. Mercury in Aquarius, Six of Swords, means you're moving forward, ready for the what? Transition. That was the very first thing that came out. Where is it? The cusp. All right, transition. Where's the other one? We were speaking about, what the fuck is it? That's weird. Y'all know what I mean. Here it is. We're speaking about the solstice energy that came out. Heavy on transition. Alright. So this is it. We're on the cusp of coming out of cardinal energy and moving into fixed energy. That's what this is speaking about. Okay. Starting off the cusp of Sun in Taurus energy. The major transition coming in. Oh, that hurts my leg. Okie doke. So if there's some sort of imbalance there, it needs to be dealt with. Where am I at? Almost done, you guys. Aquarius, Pisces, stuff. Interesting. Is that your placement? So that cusp would have happened February. What's it? 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, something like that. With the Aquarius Pisces cusp. Is that when your birthday is, Helena? Alright, so Uranus wants to be seen here. I just saw the Fool card. Virgo. Uranus and Taurus will always trine over to the South Node in Virgo. Always. Well, for the next whatever, however long it's going to be with the South Node in Virgo. So we were speaking about the karmic challenges, right? With the South Node being there. Also, right now, if there's revolutionary changes, things that you are focusing on inventing, how you're using the energy of your eccentricity, all right, your originality, you have to be efficient, functional, and analytical in connection to karmic challenges or whatever natural gift you're tapping into. As these energies trine, it brings positivity, luck, and good fortune. All right, let's see. I feel like my mind is going 1,000 things per hour, like that's what it feels like. 2/15, 1982. You're a little off the cusp, but I understand. Yes, you are a third decan Aquarius, and that is represented in tarot as the Seven of Swords, which is the moon in Aquarius. All right. Which this month, on the 20th, this upcoming weekend, we have that last quarter moon. Bring your eyes for real. Yeah. All right, sweeties, let's see. Uranus for my divine feminines. How are things changing here? How are you being efficient and functional and analytical in connection to this Uranus trining Virgo energy with the South Node? That's what I'm picking up here. 10 of Wands, the Hangman, the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil. You're overcoming something that felt very burdening, may have delayed you, may have felt rejected, may have felt that they did not want to. I say they because the Devil is Capricorn energy. It's like government organizations, institutions, things that require for you to follow rules and regulations and things like that. All right, so if things weren't like organized or efficient enough, you might feel rejected or not wanting to like cooperate anymore. All right, collaborate anymore with the Three of Pentacles. All right, so this is Mars and Capricorn. It would be like, oh, well, I don't want to be part of this organization anymore. Why? Because I no longer hold a position of authority there. That type of energy. Okay, it's too controlling. I can't be myself. I don't feel I want to accept this offer. That type of energy. See what I'm saying? Because you're kind of like already out and about with Uranus, the changes that are taking place. You're like way above what's trying to come into order here. And if you're putting in hard work, 10 of Wands, you don't feel appreciated. Hangman, you're going to take a step back. See what I'm saying? That's what that feels like. Okay. Mars and Leo, the Lovers. So that will be a sextile over to the moon in Gemini the week after the new moon in Taurus. Page of Pentacle, a new opportunity comes about. I smell barbecue. I smell barbecue. Mars and Leo steps in tomorrow. The Lovers, when the moon is in Gemini, you'll get some sort of new opportunity here. That's a sextile energy. I'll tell you right now when it is. That smells so damn good. The 29th. And where we will see the moon in Gemini with a sextile over to Mars in Leo. Something else comes through on that day. What's the trine to? Pluto in Aquarius, where the transformation happens. You see what I'm saying? The moon in Gemini, air energy, trines over to Pluto in Aquarius, another air energy. If it's in connection to what is happening with wisdom and knowledge and the transformation that's taking place and how you're supposed to be networking, collaborating with other people, boom, your opportunity is presented. It's the transits that take care of the energy that feels uncomfortable. Why? Because let's look at Mars and Leo opposing the energy of Pluto and Aquarius. That's going to happen on the 26th. Something will be confronted there, or it could cause some sort of like disagreement, disruption, big blow up fucking moment, right? Why? Mars and Pluto both rule Scorpio's energy. Scorpio is where Vesta is. It's like if you're not on the path of being devoted and sacrificing towards this network, then we've got to let you go. You see what I'm saying? Is the energy. You have to remain efficient in what you're doing and consistently go through the process here. But I feel like you're dealing with those that don't give a shit about you. That's just typically what the workplaces are like. I'm feeling like this has to do with work. Because Uranus is causing changes in where, how you're getting resources, your possessions, your value is up significant. It's a major change here. Where's my money for the work that I do? Virgo, I put in hard work. See what I'm saying? It's coming. It's coming. And I guarantee you it's those that do spiritual work. That's what it's giving me. Because you put so much time in. It's time for you to get paid what you deserve. You know what I mean? Like if you're teaching, if you're consistently on here posting and giving people information and reading energy that's like giving legit facts, you should be paid and compensated for that. All right, whether that's just spiritual gifts, whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be. It's what you value. All right, and fixed signs are going to be of significance here. So Aquarius specifically, you have Saturn in the second house of what's ruled by Taurus, right? Your money. North Node's there. Where's my destiny is leading me to this? You see what I'm saying? I have all this wisdom and knowledge. Why? Because you're meant to be a teacher. You're part of the Hierophant. You're part of the organization. You're a high priestess. You understand? Crazy. The divine masculine reading, I feel like it's going to be a little bit controversial here with the divine feminines. I'm going to be honest. Look at that. Can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. I cannot make that up. See, this, you're meant to be a leader. I'm trying to tell you now. You're meant to be a leader. Yeah, it's because you know your shit. Don't fucking play, right? Aquarian energy. Yeah. 10 of Cups. It's like, voila, you bring the whole community together. You get the happily ever after. You're led by the wisest elders. You got lots of love here for your community, for your family, for your marriage. If you are independent, you should be reciprocated in that manner to live a long, abundant, prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? And at least that's what you're striving for. But look who you're going up against. You see what I'm saying? The attachment is like, gotta let this go. So it sucks. It really sucks. It really, really does. I hope everybody's resonating with this. Glory to the Lord. I know that's right. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope it resonates with you all. And I'm going to catch you on the divine masculine reading. Bye.